Alright, what's up YouTube? Today I got an NX1600 cluster for the 240. Picked this up yesterday for a pretty good deal. About to get rid of that OEM cluster that's old and outdated. About to put this one in. So yeah, this one's full digital. It's from a NX1600. You can't find those cars anymore, so finding this dash is practically impossible nowadays. So when I saw this one listed up, I was like, oh yep, I gotta go get that. So here it is. It's already wired up and everything too. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up the wiring. All right, so real quick, before I even start anything, I'm gonna just show you my cluster right now. We got 3/4 of gas. Temperature and everything works on this one. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna have to do is have to get rid of this cluster right here. I already cracked it last time I was putting in LEDs, so I fucked up right there. But if anybody has another one, a clean one that they'll sell me, let me know. But I do know I'm gonna have to trim it up and whatnot to make it fit with this one. So honestly, I might just see if I can fix it like that. But yeah, first things first, take off the old cluster. All right, quick update. I got this whole console off, just a few bolts and screws. Got this trim piece off too. Now I'm just gonna start pulling off all these buttons off, disconnecting them. And then after, a few more screws up here. And it should pop out. This might be easier than I thought. Where there goes my cluster. It kind of broke a little bit more when I was taking it off. But like I said, it was already cracked, so I definitely need another one. If anybody has one, let me know. Whole instrument panel is out. All the plugs are removed. Just one screw there, one there, and one more there, and it should pop out. All right, so I was having a hard time taking off these plugs right here. They're like seized on there. But then I remembered that the whole sub harness is gonna have to come off because I already have a new one. And it should just be plug and play now. Already got it all off. It's cool. If anybody needs a cluster for their 240, 225K miles, low mileage, let me know. All right, so before I even clean up the wiring or put LED bulbs or anything, I'm just gonna make sure I'm gonna plug these in, make sure everything works. If everything works, just clean up the wiring after that and reinstall everything nicely. All right guys, so I got everything connected. So everything should turn on. Let's see how it goes. RPMs work, everything is working. Gas, 3/4, perfect. Check engine light, oil light, door, temperature, seatbelt, brake, airbag. We don't have airbags, so I'm gonna take out that bolt. But yeah, everything's working. Sick. That's wet. Can't tell too much right now, but wait till it turns night. It's about to hit. So now that I know everything works, I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting everything back, cleaning up this wiring. Oh, and I'm gonna put some LED bulbs because I put some up here, but I have to get the ones for the gauges. All right, so I was test fitting the cluster and it's hitting on this piece right here, but I think this whole piece comes off if I take off that screw that's holding it right here in the back. So I'm gonna take that off real quick and then I'm gonna mock it up again and make sure it fits good. Real quick, so I'm trying to put the dash up. The bottom tabs line up fine, but when I try to pick it up to make it flush, it's hitting on this little lip right here. Both of these actually. This side doesn't have it, so this side's fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and just shave this off completely. All right, real quick. So I had to whip out the Dremel. I trimmed down this hole. There was like a little vent right here, trimmed that off. I finished trimming off all of this. It's not perfect. I'm about to sand it off to make it look a little bit cleaner because it's kind of hard to fit the whole Dremel in there. But we got the pieces off. Everything should be good now. So now I'm about to test fit one more time and let's see how it looks. All right, so all that trimming took me a couple hours, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. But that's basically it. That's where I'm just gonna be sitting. I kind of rushed it and put everything back. I'm still missing the centerpiece, but one of my boys actually needs a ride real quick, so I'm gonna go pick him up. And I'll probably finish that tomorrow, but I still wanted to show you guys how it looks. Finally got it where I wanted to sit. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just spray the trim black on the new cluster since it needs a repaint. Just gonna go ahead and use some of this trim and bumper paint. Alright, first paint, gonna let that dry. And meanwhile, here's the harness. Black tape. Basically just gonna go ahead and re-loom all of it with some electrical tape so it'll look cleaner. I don't have exposed wires like this either. Alright, what's up guys? So it's the second day. I kind of got everything put back together. I did trim a little bit on the bezel on the backside right here to make it fit, and on the edges. And like I said, just ignore this cluster, it's cracked. I know it looks ugly, but I'm gonna go pick up a new one sometime this week. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys one more time the final product. Everything works.